My name's Jamie Rose. I'm the Rural Adversity Mental Health Program Coordinator, and I cover the Illawarra, Shoalhaven and the Southern Highlands. So for us, we're a referral service. So it's essentially, I'm your concierge to mental health support. I guess it's mainly about getting rural people and linking them to mental health services. That's the bulk of the role. Growing up on a farm, I know firsthand how hard that is, and also watching other people experience mental health issues within my family. So we've had 2 suicides within my family. Both of my grandfathers committed suicide. That's been my sort of first-hand experience, and it's been a really it's a difficult thing to talk about, but it's also these experiences that people are having living rurally, it's totally out of their control. Sometimes it just becomes incredibly overwhelming, and a lot of people think there's no way out. We have this thing in our culture of, you just got to keep going, just, pull yourself up and you just power through. And there's a time and a place for that, but you can get to that point of where that just becomes dangerous. There's nothing wrong with getting help. It's just an illness like any other illness that we have with our body. It's like with anything with your body, we need to learn to treat mental health as anything, as our overall health. It's just part of our overall health. It's part of our body. We need to learn to look at it like that. It's not a separate entity. You wouldn't walk around with a broken leg going, look, I can push through. I mean, it's like with anything, you probably can, but it's going to get worse and it's going to affect you for potentially the rest of your life. It's the same with mental health. If you get in and get help early, that's when you can make a real difference in your outcome. And it's just important, as it is with any part of your mental health, to get in there and see somebody. As soon as you sort of get that inkling of maybe things aren't right, then there's absolutely no harm in going and asking somebody and seeking help to sort of say, look, is there something I can do? So we're there to be able to help people sit down and talk about, okay, what's actually going on? What services are going to be right for you? Do we need to look at, do you need to see a GP? Do you need to set up a mental health care plan? Are we at the point of calling the mental health line? Are there other services available in your area that are going to be beneficial for you? So it's about being able to link people, for us being able to link people to the appropriate services to make sure that they're getting the help that's right for them, because it's like anything. It's not a blanket approach. It's not just, go in and it's going to get fixed. You have a pill and you're fixed. You need to be able to find, understand what's happening with you, and then link that person to the right sort of support. With that stigma, people are really afraid of, if I admit that I'm struggling with depression, people are going to think negatively of me. They're going to think I'm a lazy person or something like that. For everybody to understand, when you're talking to somebody about mental health issues, to not go into it with judgment, and just listen to people and, listen and take it seriously as well. I think that's the other thing, is people need to understand that we tend to throw the words stress and, I'm a bit depressed. We throw those words around pretty frequently and we don't really think about what they mean. And sometimes we need to pay attention and then take into consideration the signs and symptoms, that if you see somebody experiencing those things, put it all together. And if people need help, we're somewhere you can start. If you're worried about somebody else, you can come and talk to us. So it's all about just having a chat and being open and letting people know that it's okay to talk about.